right, so here's Muhammad Ali making the walk to the octagon with much fanfare. A lot of people thought this moment would never materialize. I don't believe it.
You know, when people talk about the GOAT, it's always a conversation with people having opinions. Very rarely do you get a person almost universally considered the greatest of all time. That is what you get in Muhammad Ali when people talk about boxing. The guy has unbelievable hand speed, footwork, but it'll be his takedown defense that will allow for him to find success inside the octagon. We're about to find out what the greatest can do, John, in an 8-sided cage.
And you're right, most heavyweights in this division are going to test his takedown defense, but Plus Athlete doesn't even begin to describe it. We'll see how it goes for Ali here tonight. Muhammad Ali, ready to battle and take home that elusive UFC gold. All right, so all eyes are on Khabib Nurmagomedov. Daniel, as your former teammate makes his return to competition here tonight, a lot of us felt like this moment would not materialize. He's chasing 30-0 now.
He's chasing 30-0. I mean, he's one of the only guys to get out of this thing clean. Nobody goes undefeated unless your name is Khabib Nurmagomedov. The guy has fought the best. He is a guy that lets you know what his intentions are, and he goes out there and he works the game plan. He's going to get in your face. He's going to try to overwhelm you with his wrestling. And you look at his boy, Hasbulla in the corner. Khabib Nurmagomedov's looking for a big night.
The Dagestani social media legend, Hasbulla Magomedov, in the corner of Khabib Nurmagomedov tonight. Khabib Nurmagomedov, ready to reward his supporters once again here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, here now the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Muhammad Ali. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. It just feels different when Muhammad Ali hits the greatest proving ground in combat sports. Prohibitively favored here tonight. And you gotta think the opposition is gonna shoot at those legs early and often. If Muhammad Ali gets those feet moving and gets moving laterally, working off of that jab, this thing could end in short order. All eyes on Muhammad Ali. Oh, he's in real trouble now.
Left hook, right hand.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
Oh, just opening up on him now.
Big right hand lands. Too easy. Khabib Nurmagomedov gets the early takedown. Opposition knew it was coming, unable to stop it as usual.
Well, he'll tell you. He'll tell you. Oh, nice headlock.
Looks to me like he's got that submission close.
Starting to get deep. Looks like he's going to get the finish.
All right, working on a submission now.
And they're both fighting now. Oh, he's getting submitted.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and the submission defense wins this transition. Yes, smart adjustment. Yep. Man, great job finding a way out, finding an escape to get back to your feet.
So the Dagestani Khabib Nurmagomedov with yet another high-amplitude takedown, and this is really where he's at his best. Ground control, top control. More often than not, the opposition is unable to get that.
Oh, he got to the spot. Oh, big elbow.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Nurmagomedov. These ground strikes are starting to add up.
Now he's going full mount.
90 seconds to go. Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head.
He's got to be careful here.
The ground strikes starting to pile up. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Well, very efficient and effective with the ground and pound strikes here. High-level work by Nurmagomedov. Attempting a choke now. Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in.
We may get a finish here with this Von Flue choke, but now he's got a tee up. He's got
submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
This round, we're going to be smart. I want you to cut angles.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round two. Going to the body now with that hook. Well placed there by Nurmagomedov. Oh, that's a beautiful strike there by Khabib. Don't call him a one-trick pony.
Don't call him a one-trick pony, John, because he isn't. He is a guy that is able to mix everything up inside the octagon. He's got that single collar tie locked in.
Picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Lands a big elbow there. So Khabib Nurmagomedov at his methodical best tonight and gets another takedown with it.
Khabib is one of those guys that will tell you what he's going to do, and he will go and he will do it. And right now, that's being shown to be true, because time and time again, he is securing takedowns on his opponent.
Nurmagomedov's back in half guard. Oh, submission attempt here.
He's fighting. He wants this badly.
Oh, that looks tight to me. It looks like it might be locked. Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission D. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Well, he is grounding, he is pounding, and now he's working the body to great effect. Nice job by Ali. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. Oh, he's trying to pin that arm in the triangle now.
Now it's tight. There it is. Very smart there. You never favor submission over a dominant position.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space. That's get finished.
The 30 seconds to go in the round. Oh, beautiful takedown by him there as he lands another one. He's keeping the stat guys busy tonight.
I mean, over and over, takedown attempt after takedown attempt, and the cardio. The cardio to wrestle that much is so impressive because his opponent is getting back to his feet, but he's got this ability to continue to chase takedowns.
All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, so there's the Horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. All right, so maybe he goes for another takedown here, and it's the setups too, right? He's not blindly shooting from the outside. Maybe he'll get him down again.
He's doing a fantastic job of setting up his takedown with his hands. He's forcing the hands up around to block his face, and he's dropping his level, shooting his shot. And ultimately, because he's such a great submission guy, no matter how the fight gets to the floor, he just needs to get it there.
Ali getting work here from the top. Let's see if he goes for a sweep to try to get back to his feet.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Khabib's in half guard. Oh, he's setting up for a submission now. Ooh, arm triangles in tight.
It's getting in very tight. Oh, he's got the choke. He's got the choke. It's over. It's over. He's bridging.
Oh, no way, he got out.
He was able to create enough space to get his chest back flat on the mat and defend that arm triangle. Unbelievable.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Nurmagomedov. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one.
Oh, arm triangle. Arm triangle. Arm triangle. Oh, my goodness. He might have it.
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Looks as though he will let his opponent right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch. Big right hand.
All right, well, good news is he dropped him. Bad news.
Both tough, both durable, both unwilling to take a step back. What a phenomenal fight.
Well, you got to think he might be trying to set up that overhand again. He's found a hope for it all night long. Let's see if that holds true.
Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Start protecting yourself.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
Ready.
4th round now. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All All right, so here we go with the fourth round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3. Sets a blow right there, DC. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Oh!
Oh, nice level change.
Hammer fist here by Nurmagomedov.
Yep, and he's got him secured in the half guard now.
Well, let's see if he goes to set up the hook again. He has really done a nice job punctuating his combinations with that hook tonight.
Big double leg level change.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Under 3 minutes to go in round 4. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse. And you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fight and you see what type of effect it's starting to take on him. Whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward. Look at the skip action that allows you to land that big knee. He passes the half.
Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight and try to finish his technique.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything too long for himself to get subbed.
Nurmagomedov's eye starting to close up. Got to get that edge spell on it between rounds if we get there. Ali's in half guard. Print the shirts. Ground and pound. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise, the crowd responds.
The crowd just loves whenever they get 2 high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down. But he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it.
All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. Well, his nose is just mangled. The cut appears to be the big issue. Let's get you some replays from that previous round.
I mean, it's getting hammered. He's going back to the well over and over again. And why would he not? His opponent wasn't good on the defense. His opponent allowed for him to land too clean. And now, he's just targeting that cut on the nose.
Nice jab.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on the leg.
That was it!
Oh, my goodness!
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him, but for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
We go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 34 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Muhammad